This is the road from Cote to Yamoussoukro, the northern approach to Yamoussoukro city. And rising in the distance, you can see the cathedral of Yamoussoukro. This dates back to the reign of Felix Houphouët-Boigny when he built this in his hometown, aside from, of course, converting this village into the administrative capital of Ivory Coast. And in this deification of his hometown, he approaches the pharaonic heights in the building of property to a deity that will outlast him. I was last here 32 years ago. It will be interesting to see how much has changed. I remember visiting the then house of the Felix Houphouët-Boigny, the president, and the moats with crocodiles in the water. I wonder if the crocodiles are still there and if they have been fed up to date. So here we are in Yamoussoukro, the first circle. As we approach, this is also the road that leads to Abidjan and the coast of Ivory Coast. But we shall not be going to Abidjan today. Today is for Yamoussoukro. Broad avenues and certainly a very bustling city. I think this Yamoussoukro has thrown off the toga of the former hometown of the former president. Well, the first criteria for being a city is that you have to have a cathedral, even if it is a Eurocentric definition, box-ticked. Everything else appears to fall in place. Commerce is happening before my eyes. Open-air restaurants, reminiscent of Bobo Dialosa. And yes, broad streets. City needs that to grow, doesn't it? We are going in the general direction of the cathedral. Unconscious that, but I guess all roads stream to the cathedral, whether you are Catholic or not. Baguettes for sale by the roadside. For the first time, I'm seeing them sold in nylon bags. Usually, nobody's finicky about that in this neck of woods. The cathedral has temporarily disappeared from my sight. I suppose we're in a dip. It will appear sometimes. Maybe, yeah, there it is, still in front of us. Our road streaming there. There is a body of water right before it. There is a body of water right before the cathedral. I'll have to circle around it. In the meantime, petrol is still 815 francs to the liter. This is consistent across the region. It is not the case that you have cheaper petrol in other parts of the Ivory Coast so far. Haven't been to too many places, but from the north right up to this place, petrol has remained the same price. The city lies ahead of us. To my right is a military installation, and to my left, for now, is an anonymous property. It wouldn't be surprising if it belonged to the former president. Nobody, I think, would have had the clout to seal off this size of real estate. Okay. I think I have passed what could be the route to the president, the cathedral. Bonjour. Cathedral? Cathedral. La route? La route de la cathédrale. Yeah. Merci, merci. Merci. Okay. Alright. Like he's saying, all roads lead. If I go right or left, I'll get to the cathedral, so I'll go right. I'll go right. Yes, it would be a sin, a mortal sin, well, whether mortal or venial, it would be a sin to come to Yamoussoukro and not visit the cathedral. The cathedral would have to rank among one of the, major sites to see in Ivory Coast. And I think that whether it is for good or for bad, this is one of the projects that cannot be ignored. When a feature is supposed to have economic significance, the question is not whether the significance is positively economic or negatively economic. If it does have some impact on the economy, it has economic significance. So here is what we have before us, the cathedral at Yamoussoukro. I'm going to drive around it and see. Yes, I do believe the property I mentioned earlier belonged to Felix Ufebonyi. Whether it was his personal property or a state property remains to be seen. But here's the cathedral. I can see from the rust on the fence that it needs a lick of paint, but it's probably going to be too expensive to maintain it in tourist-worthy state. There are lots of pillars around walkways, and I'm wondering if they would allow people to. Yeah, you cannot drive in. This is about all you can do. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars here, including Jose Mourinho's personal car. I'll show you a moment. That's Jose Mourinho's personal car, or perhaps, which is more realistic, a car belonging to his rabid fan. So I'm parking right next to it, and then we shall take a personal tour of the Yamoussoukro Cathedral. Bear with me. So now we're inside the property. I have to wait for a guide to do a proper guided tour. But in the meantime, this is what it looks like. looks like from up close. So this is the Pope's house in the distance.
When you see the Pope John Paul II came.
He came, he stayed there for a few days.
Yeah, one night.
One night.
Yeah.
But since then, no other Pope has come.
When the Pope came, he received a personage of the church, Apostle Ignatius, Bishop, the Cardinal.
They visit and stay here. And this is the main. So this whole place is 130
acres.
The whole ground, 130.
Yeah.
Who owned the land originally? Who owned the land originally?
Coconut trees, coconut plantation.
It was a coconut plantation. So the coconut was cleared and then it became a house for God. And this is really massive.
3 years to build it.
And a year to consecrate.
Yeah.
So it was ready by 1990.
1990 to finish. Okay. 1,500 people to workers.
1,500 workers.
Day and night. 36 international companies.
To construct.
Yeah, 36 international companies. The architect name is Pierre Fakouri.
Pierre Fakouri.
Fakouri, it is an Ivorian Lebanese.
Ivorian Lebanese architect.
It was born here, still alive.
Okay. This is obviously his greatest work to date.
Yeah, it's the tallest because the height make 158 from down to top across.
158
meters.
Meters, okay.
Yeah. The tallest in the world and the biggest.
It can be taller than the Basilicas in Rome.
St. Peter's in Rome.
Is it taller than St. Peter's?
Yes, taller than St. Peter's in Rome.
Taller than St. Peter's?
Yeah. Rome make 136. Our Basilica 158. Difference 22 meters.
22.
Outside Rome maker.
There was a rumor that the Pope refused to consecrate it if it is taller than. Is that not a correct rumor?
Yeah.
Is it not correct?
It's correct.
So, but it means that the Pope did not consecrate it because it is higher than St. Paul's. So which is it? Is it that it is taller than St. Paul's? Well, I have to find out. Yeah, up close the building is even more awesome than from a distance.
You see the marble?
Yes.
Come from 3 countries. Italy, Spain and Portugal.
Is there
7 acres of marble.
7 acres?
Yeah, 7 acres of marble, yeah.
Bonjour. Yeah, the floor is showing his age, but it is still. It's still.
The capacity of a square, yeah, 30,000 people.
30,000 people.
Yeah.
Have you ever had any mass near that big here?
Yeah, the big place under the 50,000 people.
Okay.
Explain. Inside 18,000 people. Total capacity 200,000 people.
200,000 at full capacity.
Full capacity. Okay, present a ticket for visit.
Okay. I think I have that handy. Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Merci bien.
Okay, sir. Inside, no photo, no video.
Okay,
from here, you can take pictures.
Okay.
From here.
All right. Yeah, this is one of the most beautiful church interiors I have seen. It remains that after all the years. The stained glass is matchless. The size of the door itself. That's John, my guide. And from the entrance, yeah, from time the buildings to the divinity have always inspired the greatest energies and the greatest achievement. This has been no exception.